Dinner is served.
Howdy ho, H-Cuties! Ladies and giblets, good evening. Gobble, gobble. It is Wednesday, my pilgrims. Erev Thanksgiving. You did it. You made it through the shortened week without a nervous breakdown. You made your flight on time. You didn't hit any traffic. You're ready to roll with your casserole. You got the bird basted. And now it's time to get shwasted with my tasty home-cooked trivia. Tonight on HQ, the live mobile game show, where you answer questions to win cash. I think I'm well done there. Woo! I am your host with the pot roast and all the trimmings, the manberry with the cranberry, Scott Pilgrim. Versus the world, pumping up the pumpkin pie and going ham with Biffer09, Tori Jane, and your little HQty cooking up some HQ cookies. Paul H. Watson, Chris Marino, Keith Allen, and Slinky with the B-Day. Do you have the winning recipe on this night before Turkey Day? I'm fully stuffed with 12 questions about holiday food, glorious food. If you answer all 12 correctly, you'll be in the money, tasting the honey, hitting the high spots with $5,000, folks. That's a lot of drumsticks. And let me tell you something else. Extra lives, something to be thankful for. Erasers, yeah, that's gonna help you win the game too. You know what I'm talking about by now. Extra lives keeping the game if you get a question wrong. Erasers knock out one incorrect answer, leaving you with two options. You get the erasers by playing with your friends, especially gonna be important tomorrow at Thanksgiving on the table there with all your family gathered around. Get those erasers for free. Just play with other HQties nearby. Extra lives, you can just buy those or play 5 days in a row. Refer your friends. Get your family on board. I'm thankful for tomorrow's lineup on HQ. We got a special holiday schedule at 2 p.m. It's HQ Sports. The Great Gambino with an all-football edition. Yeah, Lions, Bears, Skins, Boys, and HQ at 2. But at 8 p.m., I'm back with the main event. You're not going to want to miss this. It is Thanksgiving. That means turkey, more turkey. But before that tryptophan and carb coma kicks in, tune into a major HQ event at that special time, 8 p.m. tomorrow, 8 p.m. for a very special bonus prize. We're not just giving away cash. No. One lucky HQty will win a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you're gonna have to see to believe. Gotta keep the lips sealed tonight. That's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Be there or be absent. Now, are you gonna quiz with me or are you gonna stand there like a slab of meat with mittens? $6 on my right nut says you're not landing at Q12. But let's find out, huh? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty as we board the Mayflower. Let's get this show on the road at Q Moreau, numero uno with 350,000 HQties live in the game right now. What fruit is cider usually made from? Avocados, tomatoes, or apples? Now, according to botanists, all three of these are fruits, but what do botanists know? I guess they know about plants. Thanksgiving is a celebration of the fall harvest, and it's no coincidence that apples fall from trees, which we then stomp and squeeze to make cider or ferment it and make it hard cider. 341,504. This isn't hard for you so far. It does get harder, folks. Q2. Gravy is often served in a container named what? Boat, race car, or zeppelin. Again, not too hard. And did I tell you the name of the game, boy? We call it riding the gravy train. I don't recommend taking this out to sea, but gravy is traditionally served in a gravy boat. A boat of gravy with a straw. Well, that's Gritty's favorite Thanksgiving dish. He said so in Time Magazine today. 324,072 of you are on a boat. It's smooth sailing to Q3. Chives, dill, parsley, and buttermilk are traditional ingredients in what kind of dressing? Ranch, French, or Italian? If you're thinking about making this yourself, why? Just buy it. It's so much easier. All right, but if you really want to just combine these ingredients I just mentioned, plus maybe some salt and paprika, and bam, you're living that cool ranch life. What marinara is to Italians, ranch is to Indianans. 275,158 of you are dressed for success, dipping your pizza in the ranch. It's a disgrace where I'm from, but you do you. Q4, thanks to their property when ripe, cranberries are nicknamed what? Hot berries, stink berries, or bounce berries. Now, whether you grow them on the shrub or go all out with the bog method, you'll know your crayons are ripe when they hit that deep red color and when you can bounce them off the kitchen counter. Yeah, they bounce when they're ripe. That's why we call them bounce berries. Bounce with me, bounce with me, with me, with me, with me. 132,878. Dribbling on to Q5. We lost 130,000 there. Drowning in the bog. Maybe use an extra life for Q5. Which of these breads is typically made with yeast? Dinner roll, buttermilk biscuit, or cornbread? This quiz is making me hungry. Cannot wait for this meal tomorrow. My favorite foods. If your bread rises thanks to baking powder, that means it's happening during the baking process. But yeast will make the dough rise before you bake, as will be required when prepping classic dinner rolls. 130,863 are rolling with their homies. Look at that dough rise. Trying to make that dough tonight, you're getting Q6. How does the USDA recommend cooking stuffing? Inside a large turkey, inside a small turkey, or by itself? How should you cook your stuffing, huh? As convenient as it is to cook everything at once, it's even more convenient not suffering a foodborne illness. I know it's called stuffing, but you shouldn't stuff it inside the turkey or you'll be serving up salmonella for dessert. 119,487 knew you should cook it by itself. The rest of you getting stuffed by Matumbo. Finger wag. Q7. Which of these ingredients is traditionally found in pumpkin pie spice? Cumin, dried pumpkin, or ginger? Zingiberacea. We got a question about the ginger family. Zingiberacea. See, I forget too. Spice, baby. I'm not forgetting those girls. Pumpkin spice is the spice of life this time of year, but wouldn't you know, there's no pumpkin in it. It's a blend of cinnamon, cloves, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice. Ooh, that's a spicy question for 25,000 who are out, but 94,124 slamming their bodies down and winding them all around for Q8. The combination of pistachio pudding, marshmallows, and pineapples, traditionally known as what? Waldorf pudding, trifle, or Watergate salad. Oh, check out this old-timey side piece. Sounds disgusting AF. This dish is similar to ambrosia, but the key is pistachio, which is why it's also known as green goop. Yeah, it's Watergate salad, named after the DC Hotel. Perhaps no one knows for sure, but 37,714 knew this one. Putting on the Ritz. You're getting Q9 according to Merriam-Webster. Which is the correct pronunciation of the nut produced by hickory trees? Pecan, pecan, or are both acceptable? Look, Thanksgiving can be stressful enough. Don't let pronunciation tear your family apart. That's what politics and religion are for. According to the dictionary, both of these pronunciations are fine. You can say them either way or either way, just like you could say pecan or pican. It's both. No, don't say pican, say pecan. 25,299. You can get Q10. The rest of you had nuts. You're saying nuts. You got it wrong. But extra life, keep you in. Q10. Which of these terms typically refers to a very different plant outside North America? Yam, sweet potato, or potato? There are many uber tubers out there. You could be boiling, baking, mashing, smashing them. In the US, though, the term yam is ascribed to a type of sweet potato. But outside this old continent of ours, Asia, Africa, yams are a much starchier root vegetable. What's the yams? The yams have the power that beat. 23,830. 830. You knew what the yams are. And you're getting Q11, the penultimate question tonight. Green bean casserole was invented specifically for Americans to consume more of what food? Soup, green beans, or onions? Onions. You think those recipes on food packages are a public service? Nah. They're there to sell you more stuff. And in 1955, GBC, green bean casserole, caught on in a big way when it was printed on labels of Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. Soup! I read an article about the Campbell's family and their soup empire. It's kind of crumbling right now. They're not doing too well, but 13,371, you're souped up. The rest of you burned your tongue on Q11. You're out of the quiz right now, but 13,371 are still hungry. You're getting one more food question on this Thanksgiving Eve show at all boils down to this $5,000 at stake. Steak. Turkey. Q12. Oh. Which of these products has been around the longest? Ready Whip, Cool Whip, Dream Whip. Crack that whip. In the face of slip. Who's whipping it good? These United States of ours, well, they're unstoppable when it comes to concocting highly processed dessert toppings. Yeah, don't step to us. We got this down. Dream Whip, it's a powder whip mix, dreamed its way into homes in 1957. Cool Whip's been keeping it cool since 1966. But Ready Whip? Whip has been ready since way back in 1948. Are you ready, Freddy? A Savage Q12. We got 4,251 winners tonight. Yeah, baby! Winner, winner, turkey dinner. For the 4,251 of you splitting $5,000, that's $1.17, $1.18. That's look, it's something. It's something. It's more important that you won, folks. Sure, you could buy a loaf of bread maybe and maybe make some stuffing with that, but maybe a couple cranberries, maybe a few cranberries. Danae, P24, AM, McLeod, Kim Duco 2, May, so many more of you. Be thankful that you won HQ on Thanksgiving Eve and come back tomorrow, folks. Like I said, if you want to really show your gratitude, we'll be giving back in a big way. 2 p.m. is HQ Sports. That's a football team quiz. That's 2 p.m. with the great Gambino. But at 8 p.m., a special time, 8 o'clock Eastern time, you do not want to miss the big one, the big show, Thanksgiving Trivia Night, brought to you by Leftovers, with a very special prize that you do not want to miss out on. Once in a lifetime? Yeah. I mean, I've been there once in my lifetime, and that's probably the only time I'll get to go. Maybe I'm giving away something there. Oh, I'm excited. Look. Get home safe if you're traveling tonight. I know it's crazy. If you're out partying, party responsibly, of course. And come back tomorrow. Thanksgiving, guys. It's going to be a fun day. I'm excited for it. I'm Scott Rogowski signing off saying, oh, we have lots of names for these people. Bums, deadbeats, losers, scums of the earth. We'd like to sweep these people into the gutter. Or if already in the gutter, to some other out-of-the-way place. Oh, we have our reasons. They're depressing. They wear ragged clothes. They're crazy. They smell bad. So every year, on one conscience-solving day, we toss these people a bone, a turkey bone. And that's supposed to make us feel a little better. Good night.